Hello and welcome to Community News. So, a lady on a live herself in September 2025, and one will ask, why would such a beautiful lady do such a thing to herself? Well, this is Pascaline Acheampong. Pascaline Acheampong was 17 years old when the incident happened. Pascaline Acheampong was a student of Namon Senior High Technical School, which is located in Offenso in the Ashanti region. Pascaline was dating a guy. We'll give the guy's name Cash Money. That's not her real name, but for the sake of the story, we will name him Cash Money. So Pascaline and Cash Money have been dating for some time now. Sometimes Pascaline will leave his boarding house to Cash Money's house. Sometimes in a weekend, he will sneak to Cash Money's house. So this dating or their relationship has been going on for quite some time until one day she signed an exit. Pascaline signed an exit. So exit, that's the permission to leave the school. But instead of going home, Pascaline live with her parents. So instead of going home to her parents' house, she went to her boyfriend's place. For all this while, the headmistress of the school knew she was going to his father's house because the reason why she gave the exit was that Pascaline gave a reason that she's not feeling well. So the headmistress knew that Pascaline was going to her father's house for treatment. So she went to the boyfriend's house whilst her father was unaware. So later, the father got to know. I don't know whether the headmistress called the dad or I don't know what happened, but then the dad got to know that the Pascaline has taken an exit, has gone for an exit, but she's not home. So when the father realized that she's not home, she rushed to her school to ask questions. The housemistress told him she had taken an exit, as I earlier on mentioned, meaning she had permission to leave the school. That's when the father found out she was actually with her boyfriend. So this is the dad. The dad is this guy, this dude in the middle. Yeah. So the dad, one thing is that the dad knew their relationship, and then he has warned Pascaline to leave the guy some time ago. But then these Gen Zs and teenagers, the relationship continue. Okay. So the father went to the boyfriend's house and got the police involved. The young man was arrested. That's Pascaline's boyfriend was arrested, and then reports suggest this deeply upset the girl. So the lady took an exit and lied that she wasn't feeling well and she wants to go home and to seek medical attention, and then instead of going home, went to the boyfriend's house, which is Cash Money. And the father found out, went to the school, and later on the father got to know that his daughter has instead of coming home has gone to her boyfriend's house. So he went there with the police and got the guy arrested. So the lady Pascaline got to know of the issue, and then she was upset and depressed. So she started posting some funny and weird posts on her TikTok page, and most of her followers and friends thought that she's just joking. Nowadays someone can post some weird post or comments, and when you DM the person and you ask the person what's going on, the person will just say, well, I'm just posting it for posting sake. I just wants reactions and stuff. So people and her followers didn't take her serious. So these are some of the posts. Let me take you through some of them. Okay, so one says that if I die young, and then he put ... and then some emojis there. The next one also says that don't cry when you hear I'm gone. Don't cry when you hear I'm gone. So she was posting this funny and weird stuff on her Snapchat and then TikTok page, and people thought it was just a normal thing that she was doing. And then she also posted again, wipe out my gallery. And then the next one was that give my phone to my elder sister. And then in all this she was adding her pictures to it. So people thought it was just for fun. So the next one too was that don't wear black to my funeral. Okay. And then again, tell the homies not to cry much. The next one, I tell my besties to move on with our memories. Okay, so Pascaline continues, if I offended you, find a place in your heart to forgive me. Not so like she was posting this funny stuff, and people thought it's just for jokes. The next one too is that if you offended me, just know my heart is empty. So people, as I said earlier, didn't take her serious. Just people thought that just a normal jokes. So this is the dad, as I earlier on introduced him in the story. So this is the dad. So people thought all what she was saying or whatever post that was she was posting was a joke until One day, she was found dead in her room. So apparently, out of emotions, fear, and possibly shame, the girl made a devastating choice, and it's reports that she took poison and passed away. So sad. um the aftermath. So what do we learn about this story? Her death has shocked the community. When the issue came, a lot of people were online. And lots of people online were debating about it. The father should have done this. The headmistress should have done this. The friends should have done this. A lot of people were sharing views and ideas. A lot of it were going on social media. So some of the questions that people were asking was, could this have been prevented? And was the father too harsh? And then the next one is, did the school fail to follow up after she left campus? And the next one is, where was the emotional support she clearly needed when she started posting those things on social media? At least someone should have prompted somebody, to talk to her. That's what some of the commentators were saying. Okay, so this is not just a story about a relationship. It's a story about miscommunication between parents and children, pressure and fear young people face, and how easily one emotional moment can end in tragedy, as is happening to Pascaline. Okay, so a message to a parent and youth. So to all parents watching, please listen more, judge less, create safe space where your children can open up. And also, according to Pascaline and then the dad, it looked like there were always tension between them because of this relationship issue. So to all young people too, no situation is the end of the world. There's always another way out. Seek help. Talk to someone. Your life matters. Don't take any hasty decisions when you are going through emotional challenges. Seek help. Talk to someone. Your life matters, as I earlier on said. And whatever you are going through, try to open up to someone. And there are lots of people out there to support you. Okay, so to the YouTube, to every young person out there watching this, I know life can feel overwhelming sometimes. You make one decision and suddenly the world feels like it's against you. But no matter how bad things seems, taking your own life is never the answer. So to the YouTube, there's always people to care about you. A mistake can be corrected, a relationship can be explained, but your life, once it is gone, it's gone. Like Pascaline's life, for example, is gone forever. So please talk to someone, a friend, a teacher, a counselor. Even if it's hard, you are not alone. You are not a disappointment. You are not finished. You are still growing, still learning, and still have so much to offer. Okay, so to parents, to all the parents out there, please don't just raise obedient children, raise head children. So as you advise your parents to advise your children to try to also listen to them, that's what this means. And in case a father made a decision he thought was protecting his daughter, in this case, a father made a decision he thought was protecting his daughter, but maybe what she needed wasn't punishment. Maybe she needed a conversation, a safe space, a little more trust. So to parents too, our children are human. They all make mistakes, but when they fear our reaction more than anything else, they might hide, lie, or worse. Let's not be quick to judge. Let's not shut down our children when they open up, instead of saying, why did you do that? Okay, so let me say this in pidgin too. So this girl in story not be just one sad news. It be lesson we all for learn something from. I want to talk straight give two people, the youths and the parents. So to the youth, if you watch this and you be young person, hear me well. Life hard, yeah. Sometimes you go feel say everybody they fight you. One mistake make your whole body they shake. But Charlie, suicide no be the answer. If you are gas, you fit still fix them. Yeah. And to the youths, you feel explain, you feel apologize, you feel move on. But if you kill yourself, everything end. Get reset button. Talk to somebody. No lock everything inside your chest. Talk to a friend, teacher, pastor, counselor, anybody you trust. Your life sweet past this one moment and weigh and pain you. You matter. You matter. You know they alone. Don't ever forget that. To the parents, will make I talk small. Sometimes we try control the picking so much. We forget say them be human too. We dey protect yes, but ask yourself, are you listening or just shouting? The girl go house, stop. She no go home. You vex. You call police. But maybe all she needed be one calm talk. Okay, so to the parents too, maybe should they fear your reaction past anything. Make we no raise speaking where they fear us. Make you raise speaking where fit talk to us. Where they mess up. When they mess up, go attack first. Just ask waiting happen. You they okay? Sometimes small question fit save life. Show love, not just discipline. To the parents again, make this one of no be just another sad headline. Make we open our eyes. The youth need support, parents need patience, and all of we need sense. One life loss be too much. Let's do better before another person do the unthinkable. Okay, so let's see some of the reactions on social media when the incident happened. So the BBC Ghana is a platform, a page on Facebook. So no sweetness here. That's their heading, and it said, get familiar with Pascaline Acheampong from two students of Namons SHS who poisoned herself 6 feet after her straight father arrested her only dad. So Crime Check TV also said a senior high school student has allegedly taken her own life over the arrest of her boyfriend. So the disease who was in the boarding house is reported to have taken an exit to visit home, but rather went to her alleged boyfriend. The girl's father is said to have also visited the school within the same period to see his daughter, but was nowhere to be found. Report says the disturbed man inquired from the school's house mistress, who told him his daughter has signed an exit to go home. It is reported that the deceased father got angry and dashed to his daughter's boyfriend's house and got him arrested. The young girl, who was against her father's decision, reportedly ingested the poison and killed herself. You kill yourself because your dad wants the best for you. That was the question asked. So Pikamufo said the father says the news circulating that her daughter poisoned herself because the arrested boyfriend. Okay. Indeed, she poisoned herself, and then all the social media. So there's the lady Pascaline Acheampong, aka Obapa Bema. Okay, so she was born in 2009 and poisoned herself and died in 2025. Okay, so may he so rest in perfect peace. But let's all make a cue out of this story, and then know how to interact or take some decisions when our children goes astray. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.